We'll have something in a different form.
President Donald Trump said on Tuesday that he will soon wind down the White House coronavirus task force, possibly before the end of the month, as the number of coronavirus fatalities in the U.S. crossed 70,000, the highest death toll in the world.
Mike Pence and the task force have done a great job, but we're now looking at a little bit of a different form, and that form is safety and opening, and we'll have a different group probably set up for that.
Are you saying mission accomplished?
No, not at all. The mission accomplished is when it's over.
On his first trip out of Washington in weeks, Trump toured a factory in Phoenix, Arizona that makes N95 masks, opting to go without wearing one as Guns N' Roses' cover of Live and Let Die blared in the background. Vice President Mike Pence drew heavy criticism for not wearing a mask during a recent trip to Minnesota's Mayo Clinic. He later apologized for it. Trump has been unable to hold rallies in an election year amid the coronavirus pandemic, and the president seemed happy to be back in campaign mode and out of the White House, as he pressed for states to reopen, even as cases and deaths mount by the day.
We can't keep it closed. I mean, I've had doctors say, well, why don't we close it for a couple of years? This is the United States of America. And you know what? The people of our country are warriors, and I'm looking at it. I'm not saying anything is perfect. And yes, will some people be affected? Yes. Will some people be affected badly? Yes. But we have to get our country open, and we have to get it open soon.
Trump's trip to Arizona, which is partially reopening this week, comes as dozens of U.S. states such as Texas, Florida, Georgia, and other southern states are leading the way in loosening restrictions on businesses. Restaurants, retail stores, and malls in Texas are now allowed to open at 25% capacity in most areas. Stores in rural counties with 5 or fewer cases of coronavirus can operate at 50%. This week, researchers at the University of Washington's Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation almost doubled their previous estimate for U.S. coronavirus deaths to nearly 135,000 by August. The institute said the revision reflected, quote, rising mobility in most U.S. states, with an easing of business closures and stay-at-home orders expected in 31 states by next week. On Monday, the New York Times reported that an internal government document projects a surge in coronavirus cases and a sharp rise in daily deaths by June 1st. The White House said the document had not gone through interagency vetting.